Hi there everybody, Rdu here. Let's discuss the top 5 heroes in this metagame. So, I'm not the best player, but I played quite a lot in this metagame and I absolutely love this metagame. So, I have a pretty good opinion of what is good and what is not. My favorite hero by far in the metagame is Jandice. The only one thing I need for me to pick Jandice is one token tribe. Back in the day, after Pogos got nerfed, you would pick Jandice when you had Murlocs plus Beasts. Sometimes only with Murlocs, sometimes only with Beasts. Now I'm always picking Jandice if I have either Murlocs or Beasts over any other hero in the game. Why? Because if I find a token generator in the first 2 turns, I can just absolutely leverage the token generator and just demolish probably any single lobby that I have. The way you play Jandice, if you don't hit a token on turn 1, is on 2, if you don't hit the token again, I will roll and try to find a token. If I manage to find the token, I just buy it on 2, switch it around and freeze. Then next turn, buy it again, switch it around, sell a minion to level up, freeze again. And then on 6 gold you double buy it. On 7 gold you buy and switch every single turn. And you're still gonna be able to, on 8 gold, discover 2 5-drops. The same thing that you're able to do if you find token on 1. Which is absolutely insane, game winning and game changing on average, because you can also miss on the 5-drops and not get Lightfang, Brand, Mitrax and other good ones and just get some absolute trash. But generally speaking, Janice is absolutely sick and insane in the metagame. Also, she can play full Murlocs because she can make very good use of Brand but Gargle. She can play full Beasts because she can make very good use of the buffed Mama Bear, especially with the Alicat tokens. She can also just play Menagerie. She can just use a Jug or a Mog couple of turns until stabilization. If she doesn't find the token and the triples, she can find Battle Monster, and Battle Monster makes it like even better to just defend yourself and your health total. Janice is just like way too good in the current metagame for me not to pick her with every single opportunity I have. It's just free MMR. Talking about free MMR, one of the most consistently powerful heroes right now is Mutants. I think Mutants is listed as #1 win rate on most sites. I still don't like him more than Jandice, but I'll pick Mutants with every single other occasion. The guy is just absolutely powerful because you can win lobbies where you don't have a Lightfang. You can win lobbies where you don't have a Brand. All you have to do is to know basic minion value, strong units, and then just hero power something every single turn. It doesn't need to be something big, it can just be like a 5-7, a 6-6, a 5-5, a Battle Master. But the games that I play wrong with Mutanus and that I lose is the games I go like way too crazy. It's the games where I just hero power every single turn my big minions that are kind of good to get the stats on even better minions. Basically I just go too greedy. And in reality I should just like play it a little bit looser. Just hero power every single turn but not focus on getting absolutely every single point of value, because that's not possible. It just isn't. So, Mutanus, very powerful. A very good curve that I like doing on Mutanus is if I start with the token generator, on 5 gold you hero power one of your tokens, double buy. Or again, if the double buy is bad, you can just buy a minion and then hero power that minion, and then you keep the tokens. Either way, on 6 gold, you sell a minion, the weakest one, like a 1-1 or something, and then you hero power another minion, and you can also buy a minion, and you can level. And then I think 2 turns afterwards you can level again, and then you're Tavern 4, and Tavern 4 is where the magic happens. Tavern 4 is where you want to just beat the majority of the game with Mutanus. And then some situations you'll go to 5 to take a 6, you go to 5 to like just find Lightfang or Mitrax when you already have a solid board. I don't know, you do you. But Tavern 4 is where you kind of want to spend the majority of the game just getting stronger, getting beefier. It has all the tools that you need, and it's very easy for Mutanus to utilize them. Now, number 3 on my list is very close between Omu and Katuna. They both have their amazing games, they both are consistent heroes, they both make me happy when I see them, but both have bad games. That's one issue that I have with those 2 heroes. Like, how many really bad games do you have on Jandice or Mutanus if you play them properly? Very few. But you can play Omu or Katuna absolutely perfectly. Not that many decisions, by the way, as other heroes do have, and just have an awful game. I still think those heroes are just too good not to pick in the ideal situation. Maybe in like a tournament where I have to go for first places, I'm not gonna pick Katuna. Maybe in a tournament where I get really punished for 8s, I'm not gonna go Omu. But Omu is like probably the hero with like the most ones in the game. At least at the high level. Or actually overall probably. Maybe at the high level Hook Tusk and Mutants are a bit better. But either way I digress. My third pick is Omu. I really like Omu. And I think she's a bit better than Katuna just because of the sheer consistency that tokens and then Swabi offer her. Just power level, hope you hit something. If you don't hit anything, stay on Tavern 4, Tavern 5 and try to play defense. It's very hard for Omu to play proper defense, so it's better to have a strong offense as your best defense. Omu curve is pretty straightforward. I guess if you don't know already, the curve if you don't hit a token is you buy a minion into buy another minion and then just level on turn 3 and then just double buy on 4, level on 5 and you basically level with the lobby and you didn't make great use of your hero power, but your hero power allowed you not to completely break and lose the game. And then if you hit the Turbonance, like all the tokens, all the Swabbies, all the stuff, just power level like crazy, stop at Tavern 4 a little bit, get stronger, then go to 5. Ideally with the triple, take a 6, win the game. Or just go to 5 with strength and get stronger on 5, which is a bit more difficult to do. So generally speaking, you want to kind of hunt triples, but not commit too much to them. Like hunt triples, but also go for strong minions. It's a balance. Now, Katuna, you want tokens. Everybody wants tokens, Katuna wants tokens. If you don't have tokens on Katuna, the way I would play is just level up on 2 and skip a hero power. I know it's a capital sin to skip hero power on Katuna, but this time around I think it's fine to skip the hero power in Katuna. I think it's okay if you don't hit the token to skip it. But again, just hit the token. If you don't hit the token, you're gonna have a rough game. But I had pretty decent games where I skipped the hero power and then was offered very good minion to very good minion. Like on Tavern 2 you want Selfless, you want Tough Tusk, and Glyph Guardian, stuff like that, just strong minions overall. But yeah, Katuna is pretty boring. Other than that, I can tell you that it's a meta game where I recommend playing 6 minions on Katuna most of the game. Like, don't only buy the best minions, don't only buy the Divine Shields, but don't buy all the garbage either. Just buy good minions with some synergies ideally, and then just have 6 minions most of the game, 5-6 minions. Late game, when you have like difficult fights, go to 7 minions. That's about it. Now, the last inclusion on my list is a new hero. Probably the most interesting hero power-wise, and one of the most difficult to play perfectly. Kurtrus. So, the way I understood Kurtrus was just don't focus too much on the hero power, but still do it. What do I mean with that? Let me explain how I think of his hero power. I do the triple buy. Basically, his hero power is in 3 steps. You need to triple buy, you need to quadruple buy, you need to penta buy. Each of those gives you a bonus. And then after you penta buy, you have a passive, you're basically a better Deathwing, but nothing else happens. You cannot penta buy again and have something happen. It was a kind of like a misconception. People were like, oh, you just play pirates on that hero and just penta buy every turn. No, it doesn't work that way, calm down. The way I play absolutely normally and try to go for gold over power. So if I'm offered a token generator over some powerful minion, depends on the power of the minion, but generally I'll buy the token. Generally I'll take the gold. I will put myself into a spot where it's very easy for me to triple buy the first second I get offered 3 good minions, or 2 good minions and a decent one. So as soon as you get the option to triple buy, and you don't have to sell your whole family to do it, just do it, do the triple buy. Afterwards, play absolutely normally until you are either Tavern 3 with a lot of Divine Shields offered to you, or just Rat Pack each minions, or Tavern 4 with like Storm minions. Once you have some minions that you think you can take mid-late game, like I would say just Divine Shields like Deflectobot, Recess for Deflectobot. Mechs are very good because you can always apply a Divine Shield to them. Beasts that summon beasts, ideally Rat Pack. Just powerful minions, Hydra, Cleaves, maybe even like a Town Comp, I don't know. Just powerful minions that you want to keep. When that happens, do the Quadra buy. The turn after, try your best to do the Penta buy. It's going to be difficult and you're going to need some tokens. You can always set up for it, but I would set up for it before I do the Quadra buy. Because I want to go Quadra buy, and then next turn Penta buy. and then I just play normally. Then I play defense, I buy every single buff offered, I just try to structure my composition, try to improve on my minions. I usually spend most of my games on Tavern 4, don't really go that much further, but I had some games where like I got offered the most insane boards ever. I think I went for the Pentabuy on Tavern 3, then I went straight to 6. Like, his hero power offers you to just go to 6, and then at 6 you can find more minions that summon minions, like gas coilers, boats, stuff like that. Like, the hero is very good if you know how to play it. Just don't tunnel vision on the hero power, but still do it. And again, the best way I found of doing it is just triple buy whenever convenient, and then whenever you find minions that you want to stick with, quadra buy, penta buy next time. That was what I had most success with. So yeah, that's my top 5 list currently. I want to play more Battlegrounds and maybe like things will change. I will do an update video if things change. Thank you for watching and let me know if you want to see more content like this. Press the like, press the subscribe. See you in the next video.